Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we'll be looking at Elnath, the first of many bosses who will be turned into units. I know on the screen you can't really see his TMR and everything, but I'll still tell you. It's not very good though, his TMR is not very good. 50% attack when equipped with a fist, and then 100% limit burst fill rate. That's just not very good. But, as my theory was pretty much correct, all characters that are not summoned fast are not going to be that good, so already we're kind of off to a bad start. And his fists, I guess, are one-handed, and they're 167 attacking with lightning element on him. So they're not the highest attack in the game, but they have lightning attack on a lightning element on them. And then you get 250% attack as an auto buff, which is good actually. I remember in my news video I said that it was probably going to be bad, but 250% attack is not very bad. But it's not an STMR. It should have something better than that, honestly. Because, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like an STMR to me. It feels like a regular TMR, like a limited time TMR or something, but it's just not something I would chase for, honestly. Because this guy can equip other weapons, so you could probably equip, instead of his STMR, you could probably equip like Nalu's STMR if you have it, or that 3-star base sword, lightning TMR. I mean, it's less attack, but yeah, you can equip sword. You guys can't see it, but you can equip sword. So I mean, you really don't need his STMR. I mean, it would be nice, but don't need it. Sorry about that. Don't need it though. So moving on. Expect probably a lot of filler abilities or something, I'm sure. Something like Leela where he can counter physical attacks. So this is something copied right from Leela, because she can do this too. Oh wait, whoops, you can't see it. Let's see. Has a Dispel, which is not so useful, but and then regular Lightning Imperil. Regular Lightning Imperil, 80%, decent, not so great, but it's okay. This is not very good though. I mean, it only protects against Paralyzed Confusers. It's nice, but they're still asleep. So it's not something you can just ignore. You just bring a bunch of people who don't have any stats effects and just hope that this would work. No, you don't rely on this. He does have a way to imbue himself with lightning, which is nice. So you don't need his STMR, but it would take this out of the equation if you do have his STMR. I can't see it again. I mean, I'm not used to this. So there's that. He does have AT chaining, which I'm really surprised about. Guess we're not moving fully away from AT chaining yet. But he has 120% Imperial, so I don't know why you would even want to use the other one. Just ignore the other one. The other one doesn't even exist. This one is the one that you would want to use if you want to, and it has backloaded chaining, as you can see. He has the dual skill, or the W cast, whatever you want to call it. This has lightning damage with backloaded, but the modifier is a lot less than him imbuing himself. It's like 4 in the morning. Sorry guys if you hear me yawning. The debuff for defense is completely useless on most occasions, but it's a very high modifier with lightning attack already on it. And and gives him a 250% attack buff, but it's only for one turn, which kind of sucks. It has a very high mod, but only getting that attack buff for one turn without his STMR that hurts a lot. So a lot of other units can have that more often, and his modifier can go up with his last cooldown here. So it's cute, but not terribly useful because for the most part, bosses hit more than twice sometimes. AoE, so it's cute, but not that useful. So he has absolutely no way of getting triple cast, it seems like. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, I don't know. We'll see. So he is a dual wield unit. As you can see here, he is a dual wield unit. Moving on, we'll find out what that is. Sorry. Getting some defensive stats is always nice for 40% attack when equipped with a fist. Whoops. Always not bad. Hoping he gets a way to get triple cast even with a counter, kind of like Satan, because there's just no way he can compete with other damage dealers again. Kind of like a situation like Arden. You know what I would have liked to have seen? I know a lot of people said on Reddit too, where he would get a bonus for equipping his weapon. I think it's the mace. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's happening, but it would have been nice if they did that. So, he has 50% true dual wield already. I like the 50% fill rate. We haven't gotten to see what his lone purse is yet, but we'll see it. And then he has the cap. I like the MP. This is a very bad TMR reward though, to be honest with you. And attack and HP also gets something. He gets a lot of like things that he gets at the beginning of battle, it seems like. So he has only 100% true duel, which is pretty standard for a unit that's not enhanced or that doesn't have a boss buff, and we'll be getting to that. We'll be getting to that in a minute. He does have a way to get triple cast, as I can see below, but yeah, he has some modifier damage. We'll see what his burst is like. So he heals. So he has a skill of some kind for 2 turns. Oh, he gets triple cast. He does get away to get triple cast, kind of like Satan or Sephiroth on the JP side. And evading attacks, which is nice, but whatever. This is what we're looking at here, because since he gets a lone burst damage increase, lightning and damage, oh, gotta scroll that up a little bit. And also we'll do it on this side here. Lightning physical damage with a decent modifier, not super high, but it does have ignore defense, which is good. And decreases, you gotta max it 120%, but you can do that in his regular kit. And also gains some 8 MP, which is whatever, so some purse is good, but it's 10 hits, so maybe starters rate chaining. I don't have a clue. That's really it. And I promised someone on Twitter that I would look at the backstory, so since I'm so tired, we're just gonna use, the old Google Translate here. But I assure you, most of the time, a lot of people say it sucks. Most of the time, I will be probably right. So His fifth 5-star version says it was made in one world where it was existed in another world, so he was on from another dimension or something. High performance humanoid machine has a physical capability beyond human comprehension. Even advanced conversations and emotions expressions are possible. Not really sure what that means. The appearance also looks like he was made from like a sculpture. While being an ideal being, naturally he will do his job faithfully without any issues. So he's a loyal warrior. A loyal warrior, guys. That's pretty good. I like that. His 6-star form, other than the whole body's boneless body parts, I assume that it's a little weird under his armor, maybe. A robot as close as possible to root. So he's a cyborg. That's what I'm translating right now. He's basically like a cyborg. If you guys know what a cyborg is, like half human, half robot. Responsible for protecting the mayor of a town and his daughter. So that's what he was doing before he became a guardian. A family-like relationship, personality, good features that people like. Someday it will become a local specialty robot. I assume like maybe like a policeman in this universe anyway. And he was friendly to all in the town. 7-star form, which is usually what gives us the most information. He was a cyborg loved by he was a cyborg loved by everybody. The evaluation is due to a sudden assault. It will overthrow easily. I don't know. This part doesn't make any sense. He might have gone berserk here. Something might have happened. Or maybe there's an attack on the town, but apparently some robots killed the mayor's family and escaped, which was horrible. It was him. Elnath, for some reason, he killed the people that he was protecting. He must have gone berserk. Something must have happened. Or he felt betrayed or something happened. I don't know. And after that, no one saw him ever again. So you gotta use your imagination a little bit at this point, but he probably tried to redeem himself and become a guardian of the Chamber of Arms. So you probably can know more about it as well, adding what I just said to adding all of that what I just said to his Chamber of Arms, what he says in his Chamber of Arms dialogue. So that's about it. I'm not gonna go into what he says because it's probably just the generic stuff that everybody says, but that's about it, guys. That's about it for the review. My voice is starting to go out, so we're just gonna leave it here. Is it UOC-able? No, not really. If you have Satan, if you have Faye, if you have Arden, even, I think you'd pass. I don't know, I listed 2 Xenogears units, I'm so tired. I can't think of anything. If you have any attacker within the last few months, I think you can just pass on this guy, because he just isn't anything mind-blowing. And on top of that, there's a huge negative where he will not be getting a boss buff, because he's not a serious character, and he's not really from that Chaotic Darkness FFBE boss situation where all the normal characters got their boss buffs. So who knows, maybe in the future they'll make a Chamber of Arms series boss buff. I would hold my breath to it though, so unfortunately he's just gonna look like this. He's doesn't get a boss buff, so not worth really pulling, but it's a neat thing that they made. I look forward to other boss characters being put into units. With that being said, guys, definitely not worth pulling for, but if you like the unit for the lore reasons, go ahead. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, guys, this review helped you, and peace.